Let's go.
Now you know what it is. It's your boy Focus K. I'm right here back with Mr. Deeray himself from SA. He's a producer. The ones that make this type of beats, J. Cole, this type of beats, Kendrick, this type of beats, MT, this type of beats. Yeah, man, we are right here to dig out what is he facing in the game. All your niggas who are lame and shit. But yeah, let's try and figure out what's in his basket. Yeah, man, how are you feeling today?
I'm good, Buddha, and thank you for welcoming me to your podcast, bro. This is good, bro.
Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, you said I should start with opening the channel, man.
Yeah.
It's YouTube.
Yeah, just search Urban Beat Factory.
Urban Beat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, man, before we go anywhere, you know, these YouTube producers are not like artists, so can I ask them about their backgrounds, just like other artists?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can start. Okay, yeah. First and foremost, you can just start by telling us where you come from, what type of a background, and yeah, man, how did you get to the music industry? What inspired you?
Okay, so I'm DKR, that's my artist name, but I also have a YouTube channel where I upload type beats. It's called Urban Beat Factory.
Yeah.
So, but my real name Skavelo Daniel Rex. That's where DKR comes from.
Yeah.
Daniel Gavelo Rex.
Yeah.
And actually, I wasn't even born from Mumps. I'm actually from Soshanguve. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, a place called XX Block X. Yeah, that's where the boy grew up. That's where I was born. And then when I was around 7, then that's when I came here to Mamelodi to go to school. And I'm saying, so back then, music wasn't my thing. I didn't even actually like music like that. So I grew up with my grandmother. She raised me here, and yeah, that's the channel. That's the channel right there.
Yeah.
So I would say I had a decent upbringing. Wasn't the worst, but also wasn't the best. Now I'm saying, because there were financial struggles here and there. So, but otherwise, I wouldn't say I had a horrible one, but it was decent.
It was just decent, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how grannies are. They'll always, try means to make you feel like other kids, or feel,
Always.
Yeah, the way you wanna feel. And yeah, man, I can call you, something like born free or something.
Yeah.
Cause so you said you were the type who did not like the music thing, and you had no interest, not even a single interest in music. So what kind of a life were you living in that time? What was that you were interested in by that time?
I think back then I was just living a basic generic life.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was just living for the sake of living, going to school, studying, always making sure you're home on time, or else grandma gonna beat my ass.
Yeah.
Hey, bruh, I must make sure by 4 o'clock I'm home, or else, the belt is coming out. Because back then, it was back in like 2008 when punishments weren't actually a crime. So right now, because now you might get your grandmother arrested. I don't know, why would you do that? That's horrible. They're teaching you a lesson. You should learn.
And you wanna give them back the favor by teaching them the lesson of not teaching you a lesson.
Imagine.
It's like you're teaching them not to teach you.
You understand?
Yeah. So you mentioned getting whipped.
Yeah.
So were you once got whipped by your grandma?
Yeah, countless times, bro.
Yeah, what happened?
Bro, I was the type of kid, man. I would because grandmothers, they would be like, yeah, I want you at this time at home. They wanted me back at home at around 4. So if it said 4, and then they'll give me maybe like an extra 20 minutes to be back home. If it said 10, 22 or 21, my grandmother would literally go outside and look for me, bro. Now I'm saying, and me, I was the type of kid who would like to go to the arcade and play like your King of Fighters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I would spend so much time, I would actually forget what the time is. Now I'm saying, and all of a sudden, one of my friends be like, yo, did you see the time? It's 5 o'clock. I'm like, oh shit.
Somewhere, yeah.
I'm screwed. And as soon as I would pop my head, I would see her up the road and be like, oh no. And she'd be like,
it's time, you know what time it is.
and she would be so friendly around people. She'd be like, okay, you took too much time, let's go home.
Yeah.
And then everyone would be smiling, and then immediately we get inside the crib. What the hell, man?
She's telling
Go fetch the belt. Go fetch your belt. Imagine I have to fetch my belt. That's gonna beat me.
Yeah, it's like you pooping yourself.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Hey.
So give me one time where she got you like in the circle of friends and got beaten there, where you once beaten besides your friends or around.
Nah, she wouldn't do that.
Oh, she
wouldn't go that far. She would always make it in private, you know, because I understood maybe it's not even a matter of she wanted people to fear her or anything like that. She didn't want let me just say she was being a parent. To me, I felt like that was what parenting should be. Now I'm saying, because if it wasn't for her, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, for sure.
Because she was the type of grandmother, she'd be like, I don't want to see you doing drugs. I don't want to see you smoking, drinking. But I drink though. But I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. And you guys shouldn't be doing drugs. They're horrible.
You guys should be drinking. That's what you say.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying me, I drink though.
Yeah, you drink to the pub.
Yeah, not at home. I still respect the house. The house is still the house, and I'm saying.
But the streets.
Yeah, I'm in the streets, and right now I'm an adult, so I'm good now.
You're good now. So yeah, man, that's beautiful upbringing. Always, man, we got nice stories that we can tell or we could tell. Tell me one of the fairy tales that your grandma once hooked you up with, man, and it got into your mind, or just a story, because I know they are big on stories.
Bro.
And the fairy tales.
I remember one time she said she was, because she used to work as a cleaner. You know what I'm saying? So she was cleaning at some white guy's house, and then she knocked off late, like really late. I think it was around 9 or 10 at night. You know what I'm saying? And it was winter time, so you know it's already dark outside. Yeah. And then she said she waited at the street, and then she saw a taxi, and then she stopped it, and then she got on. And as the taxi was going, bro was driving fast. Understandably, because it was late. Now I'm saying, you know,
everybody gotta get home.
Now I'm saying, you know, South African streets, bro,
ain't safe at all.
Ain't safe at all. And bro was in a rush. Bro has a family, also has passengers. So as bro was driving, because my grandmother was seated at the back seat near the wheel. So that same wheel actually blew. And then the rubber was like rolling, and then the tire literally just stripped off. So the taxi was literally moving by its rim. It was sparking, the air was boiling. Bro, I could tell you, my grandmother said she was so scared. All she said, she said, God, please, I just want to see my grandkids. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
You can take my life, but my soul will be there.
You know? And she said, literally, the driver didn't actually stop the taxi. He actually let the taxi like stop on its own. Luckily enough, it was nighttime. There weren't any cars. So bro let the taxi like stop on its own accord, and it stopped. He called another taxi, and then
it took them.
Yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy right there.
And she did explain the same night she came home.
The same night, bro.
Yo, bro, you could see the sweat on her face.
She came and hugged me. I think back then I was like 6 years old. Yeah, she came and hugged me, and she was like, I'm so glad that I could see you again. I was like,
What's happening now?
What's happening? Me, 6 years old, I'm like, what is this old lady talking about? I'm right here. Now I'm saying so, but now I understand why, because it could have happened that could have been the last time she saw me or I saw her. Now I'm saying so. I'm just glad that I did grow up around her and I experienced her stories, her lessons and stuff like that. Even though right now she's no longer here, but I do appreciate everything she's done for me and made me the man I am right now. Because she raised me. Even though my parents are present, she was more of a parent to me than what my parents did for me. Now I'm saying so. I see it like that. Not to say my parents are not in my life. They are taking care of me, but she played a big role. Yeah, she played both father and mother in my life when I was very young. So
nice. Oh, that's a nice story, man. Hey, shout out to grandmas, bro. A lot of people, man. They can witness such love, man, from their grandparents, you know. And yeah, I know. Even I was not raised by grandmas, and yeah, I was raised by my mom, and we shared the same experience, man. But yeah, shout out to them. So you said you were just living just a basic generic life when you were young. You were into arcade games. You loved, you know, being just you, ordinary. So how did you got inspired to be a producer? Who inspired you to get into this music industry?
Well, fast forward around 2018, 2019, I had a friend. Actually, I still have that friend. I speak as if that person is not there. I have a friend who makes music. You understand? His name is Deeray. Yeah, I don't know if people know about him, but
Deeray,
yeah.
Oh, bro, know him. Everybody knows Deeray.
Yeah.
Deeray M.
Yeah. Deeray M.
You know.
Yeah. That's the guy. That's the guy.
He's a brilliant one. He's a entertaining. He's
dancer, musician, artist, producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I get you.
I was lucky enough to actually attend school with him. You know what I'm saying? Back in high school. Yeah. So
where was he schooling?
Stanzabo Pape Secondary School.
Dopest.
Shout out to that school. Yeah. And I was in grade 10 with him.
Okay, I was with him in primary.
Oh, primary.
Yeah.
Well, I was with him in high school, 10th grade. And one time he pulled up to me and he was like playing his beats, and I was like, what are these? And he was like, I made these. And I was like, you made these? And I was like, hey, no way. And then bro actually showed me his process, and I was like, this is dope, bro. This is dope. And then that's when I started to like music. And then I remember downloading this app called BandLab. Yeah. And my beats were trash, bro.
By that time, you could hear piano and 808 separated.
Yeah. Like they were trash. Like, do you understand the word trash? I mean, you see that black thing that sits outside your house, the thing you throw in, the black plastics in there. I feel like that thing is better than the things I made, bro. They were trash, bro. But back then I was like, oh, the things I'm doing here are awesome. And then when I look back, I'm like,
that's you.
No, not at all. So, following year, 2020, I started a Type B channel. It was, what was it called? I think Rex Entertainment, along those lines, bro.
Yeah.
The boy was too ambitious at that time.
Yeah.
And I think 6 months later, I gave up because the channel wasn't doing well. Like I was getting like 1 view, 2 view, 0. That stuff hurt my emotions.
Got you damaged,
bro. So I remember I deleted that channel, and then I took a break. Fast forward 2021, I started another channel. It was called La Pharaoh Beats.
Where did you take that name now?
I think it's the fact that my surname actually means king, Rex. So, and Pharaoh means king also in Egyptian. So I was like, okay, let me call it that. And the channel did well, but it wasn't performing as I wanted it to be. And then unfortunately, because I was uploading these beats on my phone crashed and then it deleted everything. I lost the channel and the email that was linked to it. Again, I hit another wall. I gave up. It was 2021. 22 did nothing. 23 did nothing. 24, early 24. That's when I said, you know what? I'm gonna create Urban Beat Factory.
Yeah.
And this one I said, you know what? I'm gonna pour my heart and soul into this type beat channel. And I posted the first beat, performed decently. Second one, decently. And then I started, because I was inconsistent last year. I was posting. I would like post 2 beats this month, next month 1, the other month I don't post, 2 beats the other month, and then the year ended. And then I said to myself, I'm going to be consistent this time. And immediately said January, I was posting 2 beats every week, having them scheduled even. And then that's when I started to see growth in the channel. The channel started to hit new heights. I was getting like over 100 views. I was like, okay.
This is where I'm supposed to be.
You know,
this is where you wanted to be.
Because as you can see, one of my favorite type beats, you can see, to something. I was like, okay, we're doing way better than the last ones I made, I'm saying. So that's when I started to see that, okay, I'm doing good. And then that's when I transitioned to BeatStars. I said, you know what, I'm gonna sell these beats because before
BeatStars, it's a platform where you
sell beats.
Okay.
You can sell them, lease them, license them. That's where you get them. So you can check them out on Urban Beat Factory. Check out the boy. Hopefully you'll leave a link in the description.
In the description for sure, no cap.
Yes, sir. So that's when I saw that, okay, this music thing, I do love it. And my style of music actually changes as I go. Like at first I started making like trap type beats, hip hop type beats, R&B. All of a sudden, now I'm sampling, now boom bap, and now I'm all on boom bap. Like I love boom bap. Like I love to listen to these vintage sounds, you know what I'm saying? Like these old songs. And I would listen to it and be like, this section sounds nice. Let me sample this. And then I will flip it, and then that's how I made that beat over there. Because when you open my channel, you're introduced to it. So I love that beat. So check it out.
When you mention what's the platform again?
BeatStars.
Oh, the BeatStars is more like DistroKid for the artists.
I wouldn't say it's a distribution because DistroKid is a distributor, whereas BeatStars is a licensing and sales platform where you can upload your beats and then it will license them and then you can sell them at whatever price you wish. I'm saying, obviously BeatStars is gonna take their own cut. I believe it's like 5% or 10% or 25%.
That's not too much.
I'm saying, and then you are left with something. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me there.
Or you can do your research.
I'm saying beatstars.com, check it out. And BeatStars, if you wanna sponsor the boy.
Yeah, gotta sponsor my boy, bruh. Boy is working so hard. So have you ever thought of working with one of the artists in the gas level? Or just to have, I don't know, man, your studio recording sessions? Because if you can check, a lot of up and coming artists, you know, from our hood, they really suffer from, you know, the access of studios. So I'm thinking now, because you're a producer, haven't you just thought about it or something, or you just like it when you're in the booth and creating, just being creative without any noise, hearing someone, you know, mumbling and stuff? Yeah, because, you know.
I mean, Right now, I thought of it. The thing is, for now, I'm still focusing on my growth. I'm saying, so like I want to get recognized and then gain a following, get the views. I'm saying, because imagine I'm upcoming as a producer, you're upcoming as a artist. We're both meeting at the same level. So at least if one of us is upper than the other, then we can help each other like grow and go up with each other. I'm saying, because I feel like if you are on the same level, yes, we can grow steadily together, or you can have an advantage over the other and then just pull up the other and then just skyrocket together. And I'm saying, because I feel like there's more growth if someone has more power than the other. I'm saying.
So you said you are selling your beats.
Yeah.
Like, how do you range your prices? Because with the quality of products, with the you're having this. What am I selling? For an example, I'm selling snacks. I know that if I'm selling like chips, they go like way above than the regular slice kind of. You understand? It's like Lace and the knickknacks. So because of the demand of people. So with regards to ranging your prices when it comes to beats, how do you range them? This type of a style has to be much expensive, or you just keep them equivalent to whatsoever price that you put.
I would say my prices, they range. So if you're looking for an exclusive, like you want full access to that beat, you want the rights, everything, the stems, the FLPs, alles. I'm talking about 500 to 1,000, because I'm giving you this whole beat. It's all yours. No one is gonna get it. It's yours. And then as soon as you get it, I'm going to even remove it from my platform to show that it's gone. Now I'm saying off BeatStars, it's sold, it's yours. But if you're just looking for a beat for commercial uses like your YouTube, but not monetized, we're talking about $30, $50, and then I won't claim any copyright on it. I'll just let it be. Now I'm saying, and then if you're releasing like a track limited, obviously, to 100,000, I'm talking maybe 100, 200, right there. But if you want full access, 500 to 1,000, depending on the complexity of the beat, how long, what kind of style, do you want it sampled, original from the scratch, depending. And then, but obviously we can negotiate as always, like with people, I'm saying, so we can always negotiate the prices.
So when it comes to your style, who do you think your style accommodates, or who inspired you to make that style that you're doing now?
For me, one of the artists that I love the most is Kendrick Lamar. I like his beats, like the beats that he be rapping on, they are amazing. Like the beat switches, the drums, the melodies, and they have a tendency of being simple. Like really simple. You listen to the beat and be like, nah, there's not a lot going on in it. But it sounds nice. You can listen to it over and over again.
It's just a drum and a percussion.
And literally maybe 2 melodies or 3. That's it. I'm saying, and also artists like Asaya Rashad. You see his chill type beats. I love his chill type beats, bro. I love it. And also, who else? J. Cole, JID, Dreamville, Spillage Village, I'm saying those kinds of beats. I vibes with those beats, bro. I vibes with them.
So, have you, since you said you started your page like 2024, have you at least released, or how do you guys release your beats? Do you release just like artists to say, hey, I'll be releasing this mixtape of like beats or this group, or you just go like a single beat per release, or you do have like a catalog just like how artists do to say I'll be releasing a mixtape kind of, or what do you call your mixtape or your album when it comes to beats?
For now I'm actually busy with a beat album. For now, it's still exclusive. I'm saying, so I will be releasing it soon. Can't say when, but soon. That's all I can say. And when it comes to beats, I just put them, all of them are available on YouTube. And then if you want to buy them, the catalog, you can check it out on BeatStars.
So how much will it cost me to get like something like 5 beats on your YouTube page?
On YouTube, you can't buy anything, but if you go to my BeatStars,
can BeatStars earn something that's connected to YouTube?
No, BeatStars and YouTube are not the same thing. They're not even owned by the same company. YouTube is where I advertise the beats. You play it, listen to it, you vibe with it, you open the link, it sends you straight to BeatStars, and then you find the beat over there. And then if you loved it so much, you want to buy it, or you want to buy a license to it, or you want to use it on your YouTube or something like that, that's where you go in. And then that's where you can get discounts. The more beats you select, you'll get discounted up to 50% off even.
So I want to know, okay, I thought if I go straight to YouTube and I click maybe something like download, they will understand it, like, automatically like gives me prices like, hey, what are you doing? I need to pay up something like, so yeah, man. So tell me, you said how much did you make like on your first beat? It goes. You said you're selling locally, internationally, but your charge pricing on the BeatStars. Now I can say BeatStars. Let me not say YouTube because it will confuse myself. So how much do you charge? Do you charge by dollars? Do you charge by rands? And why that currency?
Me, I charge by dollars because it is a superior currency compared to rands. Now I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm trying to accommodate. Obviously, again, I can negotiate the pricing. So if you're in South Africa and you see it says $50, and then you go and click it and it converts it to rands and you see like plus minus 200, 300, that's more or less equivalent to what I'm selling it for. I'm saying. But if you want me to lower the price, we can always talk about it and then we'll negotiate, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, man, tell me, what are the challenges of producing? I wouldn't say of recording an artist because we have like common problems, but of producing because those are, are rare, to be spoke about. So tell me, what are the challenges that you face when it comes to production?
I think especially here as a South African producer, the challenges are you don't get recognized that easily. It's hard, bro. It's hard. Like also getting the funds to actually advertise yourself. It's expensive, bro. It is expensive, and also it doesn't guarantee your success or anything like that. And another thing, getting access to these mainstream artists, bro, they are peak. They are extreme. Like literally, I could go to Nasty C's DMs, and then send him like a big pack of 50 beats and I'll be like, boom, here you go, here's some 10 beats for you. I'll be left on red for real. Bro, be left on red. Literally, I think I contacted plus minus over 50 to 100 artists in South Africa because I can't be targeting outside artists when I have artists here.
That's a fact.
Now I'm saying, so obviously I'm starting here.
Yeah.
But
so you can teach them.
I'm saying, but I could see that, okay, I'm not winning in this. So I am actually considering starting with Kasi artists and seeing where this will take me. Because I am thinking of creating a challenge on my channel where I dish out beats and then they rap and then I make a whole video on it. I'm saying, and
that's a brilliant idea.
I'm saying because I feel like if that rapper is good, then they get a lease. Immediately we release a track together. That's it. There you go.
Then you can be like one like DJ Khaled. If you do challenges, they make you to be recognized as well. There's an artist that I forgot his name is Kausi. Do you know Kausi? He's a producer too. Yeah.
Oh.
I just once saw him. He did that, and now he's recognized because he's a producer. A lot of artists that can be a brilliant idea, and it can work in your space to create many challenges, and then you just say with whoever, because we all need beats as artists. So who's not gonna be on the challenge? Everyone's gonna be on the challenge, So if they win, they get at least, you get recognized. So yeah, that's a way of marketing, bro.
It's a win-win situation.
In a business concept, we say I'm a specials, Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, so they will obviously. Yeah, man. So tell me, how much money have you ever made in a small time, like real money? And
Real
you're like,
money.
no, bruh. Because that's the motivation right into anyone's career, though. When you make money, you get motivated to do more and somehow enhance your style, because you see that I'm growing, and this calls for improvement.
Of course.
Yeah, so I want to know, how much money have you once made? And you were like, damn, bro, I ain't living here. I'm staying here.
I think the reason I haven't given up on this channel, even though it's not monetized by BeatStars, I've made some sales. I believe I've made plus minus 5.5 in a single month.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the following month I made like 2.3, and then the other one I made 400, and I was like, okay, we're chilling for real.
Yeah,
we're chilling for real.
We ain't going anywhere.
No, we ain't going anywhere, no time. Not even now, bro. We're staying. Because I am actually thinking of actually making it into a record label. Making Urban Beat Factory a record label and signing artists. Obviously, I already made beats. So, I feel like you come to me, you sign with me, I make beats for you, you release music. Win-win, bro. We both win, I'm saying.
That's dope. So tell me, have you said, because this thing you said to you, it's locally and internationally based. So I want to know, which artists have you ever worked with? It may be underground or whatever. Have you ever worked with internationally, or did you get collaborations? Like how many of them?
Collaborations, not yet. But I do have some on the list though that are coming soon. Can't talk about them now because they're not released yet, but they are coming soon. And then locally, I have worked with some underground artists, as we say, there's one friend who I have who's an artist. He's called Zenda. Yeah, also working with him, and also other producers, bruh. I also work with other producers because I'm also working on a drum kit. Where I'm gonna make melodies, drums, 808s, stuff like that, put them on sale. And if you're lucky enough, I might even make a giveaway. Maybe 10 lucky people might get it for free, the full thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, bro. So yeah, man, that's how you can evolve. You can improve by making those kind of, sales and specials. Challenges. That. Do you perhaps have your TikTok account?
Not yet, but coming soon.
Yeah, because challenges they go viral on TikTok.
Because I am because I wasn't a big believer of TikTok because I feel like it's brain rot.
Hey, you and I, same, bro.
Bro, I feel like TikTok is brain. No offense to everyone who loves TikTok, right? But I feel like it's brain rot. Like, imagine doom scrolling for more than 3 hours on your phone, and I ask you, what were we watching? Everything.
They don't have a category, yeah, for sure. It's not a channel, bro. It's mixed up. Okay, that was tough. That was tough to handle, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you were saying, next say, Jim, come check it later. Yeah, and that was tough, Joe.
Yeah, man. So, bro,
Mm.
like it's a bunch of everything TikTok. So I feel like it's saturated. So, and what I know about TikTok, what dominates the most is women and the booty.
Big Nyash.
Yeah,
Big Nyash.
yeah,
That's what you want.
yeah. I believe that's what it feeds us. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's Big Nyash.
yeah.
So tell me, you also, because now you have ventured into this kind of space, before you can go far, you also do skits.
Yeah, I do make skits.
Can I say comedy?
Definitely comedy.
Definitely comedy. So how do you balance music and comedy? Because this is a straight business and this is a whole everything business.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the easiest, especially if you have work. And imagine working on Saturdays and Sundays and holidays, bro.
Yeah.
It is difficult, but I do find time. That's why whenever I have time to make music, I would make like beats in bulk. Like I would make plus minus 5 to 6 beats in a day. And I'm saying if I have the energy, even 10, and then I'll come up with art for them, edit them, and then upload them and have them scheduled. Same day. And then I know that the following day I have a free day. I know that okay, my beat channel is fine. It has everything. I have a beat for tomorrow, next week, next month. We chilling. And then I can record. But when it comes to making skits, it's not as easy as you think. Bro,
They don't know, bro.
Bruh, like, first of all, you have to actually come up with an unique idea. That's the first thing.
Let's not say unique. Ne? Let's say you have an idea. So you have it script-wise. And you know the thing about recording skits, sorry to push you away from that. You know what's happening when when you record skits? Too many ideas pop up
immediately.
So you have your script and you have your script.
Because you could read that script and be like, but what I have in my mind is better than what I have written here. So all of a sudden you start freestyling, and then when you go to check out the recording, everything don't make sense. Now you have to go back, you cannot delete all of your footage, so you have to put it on the side and say, okay, let's start over. You start over, you start mumbling now.
Now you start mumbling.
Now you forgot what you actually wanted to say. Now you start saying things that you weren't supposed to say, and then now the whole idea is scrapped, and now
4 hours gone.
And then at that moment you are hungry, you are tired, you're sweating, your phone, your camera is dying, and then it's getting dark, you barely have lighting, bro. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And then you're like, you know what? Tomorrow is another day. And then you go to sleep, and then you wake up and you're like, oh no, I have work.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or you go like, hey, yesterday I had too much work. So I might as well rest. Yeah. And your idea is not busy pinching each other here in your mind, bro.
Bruh, that's the issue.
So, but you know, with the skits, man, first, before we can just, first, who inspired you, to make a comedy? Who really inspired you to take that thing in you to put it out in action? By
far the most easiest question to answer. Yes, fashion go there. Say.
Yeah.
That bro introduced me to skits, bro. That dude was a legend.
Yeah,
legend, bro. If you guys know Yes Fashion, you know who I'm talking about.
Probably know.
If you know, you know. If you don't know, forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it.
Forget about it, bro.
So yeah, man, he's the one who made you wanna do those things.
Yes, bro.
So which one do you fit the most? Your skits and your production side of business?
I actually mix them.
Mix them. So they grow
together.
They grow together. So who do we call you when it comes to this comedy life? Because here you are Urban Factory, and you can this one is not just a name.
Yeah,
it's a factory, so it's a business kind of. So what's your name when it comes to
skits? DKR. And you can follow me on Instagram also.
You already have yours.
You mean
published skits?
Yeah, definitely. I have.
I think I wanted to comment on that one because you can see we have those guys from KZN. They have collaborated into making actually a lot of content creators these days. They do collaborate to make just one type of a thing and just to grow their whatsoever platform. So I think we can start a search for people who are crazy like that. Then we collaborate with them because it's not easy, bro, to go on your own. And the more you work, is the more that shit stays in your mind and grows in your mind, and you just become comfortable with shooting. It gets easier by time, Yeah, it's not that easy to do it alone. It's not that easy. That's why we need a thing like collaboration and
because I do feel like it was awkward for the first time to put a camera in front of you and be like, oh shit, I'm not in frame. And then at the same time, you're monitoring your voice. You don't want to be too loud because you don't want to sound awkward, because you're going to hear someone in the house be like, who are you talking to? Especially here in black households, guys, you will get judged immediately. So it wasn't easy, guys. Like, imagine putting a camera in it and then talking to yourself. And then your mother in the other room is like, my child has lost his damn mind. Who is he talking to? KB, are you on the phone? No. Well, I am on the phone, but not. You know what I'm talking about.
Outside the network.
I'm saying so.
I'm on the screen.
And then all of a sudden, your mother will pop in and be like, "What are you doing?" Nothing. Next, and then all of a sudden, you're no longer shooting anymore because that confidence is out the window. So it wasn't easy, bro, to like pick up. But now, for me, I can pick up the phone even in the streets and be like. I'm saying it's too easy. I'm saying because you have to you have to pretend like your camera is your friend. I'm saying like view it as the same way we are talking right now. View it as your friend, because I understand, because there are some people right now who are watching. They want to be content creators, but they are suffering from low self-esteem. I would say the best option is pretend that your camera or your phone is your friend. The same way you talk confidently with your friend, pretend it's them, but they're not saying anything back to you. It's just you mumbling over and over again. Just try.
That's dope. That's dope advice, man. I hope one got it, because obvious, just like that. Because even you can hear from the videos that DJ Maparisa make online. He's talking to all these artists, but he's talking to himself, but on the phone, but on Facebook and on Instagram at the same time, on Twitter, but in his house.
Imagine.
It's like, yeah, man, this is my house, my foods, you understand? So it makes sense. Like you're talking to an opponent like that way. And so that makes it easier, much easier to. So what kind of skits like do you like creating, like on yourself? Because remember we had like Yesfesh used to create
comedy sketches.
Yes, comedy sketches, like it will be his mom and him. Most of the time. So now what's your go area when it comes to that?
For me, it's a variation of both. It's me and obviously other characters that I play, and also
nice like that.
Actually, you can build a story like that, and because it's you know what you must do. Because when you get another person to say, "Yo, I want you to play this role," in your mind, when you see them, when they play that role, they're not playing it exactly how you want it to
the
be.
Reactions, maybe I'm saying, there's a lot of coaching that must be done when it comes to that.
Because it's just like this guy Moses, Moses, that guy who makes kids. I'm finished. That guy. You can tell when he plays these two characters, when it's him and his mother, like you can tell that it's almost like two separate people, but if they are played by the same person. Now I'm saying, so you know how you must react
Yeah.
at this part. You know what you must do in this part. You know what you must do. So it's easier that way. But if you do have access to people who can act, use them, bro.
Why not?
Use them.
Why not?
Especially if they're down to be like on YouTube and stuff like that. Use them.
Joe, now I don't think there's time to play anymore.
Nah,
we, especially for as Mamelodi content creators, most of the creatives when it comes to music and other entertainments, we are at the edge where we about to be on the map. And so we have to at least man try to push hard, because we have a lot of people who have got demotivated because of not getting recognition. So a lot of people that I communicate or engage with on the platform, they always mention collaboration. You understand? So
Definitely.
I think each and everyone is down to collaboration. But you must at least have done something of your own. That's why a lot of people, whenever they want to book you, maybe for a shoot, or they want to book you for whatever scene or anything, they would ask, man, where did you start doing this? Where can you get the reference? You understand? It's more like applying for a job. So at least if you have your content right, steady enough, you're done there, you can at least get a lot of. You have a lot of chances to be in someone's, role play or anything. So just start by yourself. Just start, crawling, man. Start with that camera, that 3310. Yeah. That's just start with whatever that you have. Because even us, man, we got confidence from those smaller things. People would compliment you, and when you feel with Armanjo, I used Mobicel to create this. How can one say it's the best? So that means I have more potential of becoming the best of the best. It ain't like you have to be on the same level as who and who. We see, with the potential, we see the creativeness of you. Besides, we don't see the phone that you are using. We don't see whatever that you are using.
We don't even care.
Sometimes you balance your phone with a piece of Colgate, whatsoever, lead or anything. That's on you, bruh. Sometimes you hang your phone on your jockey there, it ain't there. When I just create, you don't need a stand, bruh. Young mama, use your little sisters to hold the camera for you. Baba, if you don't have a mic, scream.
Definitely.
So
shout, man.
Shout, man. So yeah, man. I think is there anything that you wanna say to the audience? Maybe if there is anything that you want to promote specifically. Or okay. This question is just slip through. But I wanted to ask you, man. You said you fell for like 3 times when it comes to production.
Yeah.
So the most important question that I wanted to ask: what's important with regards to rebranding yourself?
I believe when it comes to rebranding, is you rebrand, you grow, you improve. Like every time you will remember, okay, I started like this, I did this and this, it didn't work for me. But this did work for me. Implement that into your new platform or whatever you're trying to start afresh. And then the mistakes you did back then, improve on them. Like always improve. It's either your camera, your shooting skills, your editing skills, the way you sample, the way you make your drums, the way everything. You need to improve on everything. Like even if it's something as small as
bro.
Like your lights. That's something, bro. You added something to your videos that didn't have in the past. Now I'm saying, even something as simple as, okay, your confidence. Because maybe you're the type of person you would shoot, not even look at the camera, you'll be like, my name is. You improve on that. Simple, like just look at the camera and talk. That's it. Like always improve. Each and every time And me, I would say, when you make a video or a beat or whatever, watch your analytics are important. Those things are important. Those things may look like a bunch of graphs and numbers. Watch a YouTube tutorial on how to understand your analytics, and then what's important is your retention. If your retention rate is low, guess what? That channel is not going anywhere. It's going to flop. Your views, if your views are not growing steadily, that's a problem. And then also, subscribers is not an issue. You can get thousands of views and still have low subscribers. That's fine. Your subscribers, people will subscribe over time. Now I'm saying people will like your video. If you've made good content, they will like your video. And if they liked it, they will subscribe.
Nice.
Now I'm saying, and also guys, don't feel embarrassed. Never feel embarrassed to say, yo, me, I'm using a Nokia, what. I started shooting videos with using a Nokia 5 megapixel, and I still got 5,000 to 10,000 views.
Yeah, man. That's what we don't see the.
I'm saying
we see the potential.
So upgrading your equipment. Remember, people don't care about your equipment. They're all about you. If your content is trash but the quality is good, it defeats the purpose of being a content creator. You have to be a good content creator, and then your equipment can fall. You can upgrade, or you can even still use the same things until they break, and then you'll be like, okay, it's broken, let me upgrade.
True, man. Okay.
Because if it's not broken, don't fix it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. If you're getting thousands of views with that Nokia phone, continue until it breaks. You'll upgrade that one day when you're monetized, making thousands, bro. Yeah.
That's it. Man, that's a word from, Urban Factory producer, Mr. Deeray, Mr. Comedy Skits,
I'm saying
Mr. Type of Beats.
Yes, sir.
Type S. Such as small s, So yeah, man, thanks for watching again. I think we will just one day, collaborate in making one of the videos. And yeah, man, maybe,
Oh,
So,
and by the way, relationship video coming soon. Hey, man. I know you guys want it. I know you guys want it.
Yeah. Relationship content or video skits,
all of them.
Nah, bruh, I'm gonna be tuned in. This guy's plugging us. Hey, we wanna see.
I know you guys love the juicy stuff. I know.
We'll be looking. Yeah, man. Urban Beat Factory. Urban Factory Beats. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks, for accepting our invite. Yeah.
And look, I'd like to thank you guys for inviting me here. Spooder Squad. Amazing podcast, guys. Please subscribe and like the video if you did, guys.
Yeah.
And if you gained any knowledge from this video, please comment, bruh. And if you're struggling with content creation, guys, we are here.
Got you. Yeah.
Follow them on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok,
everywhere.
We'll be there. Check the link in the description, bruh.
Now that you've mentioned all of those, give them yours.
Oh, you guys can follow me on Instagram at DKR. Also on YouTube, DKR, and also my beat channel is Urban Beat Factory, and TikTok coming soon.
So I'm gonna use this. Yeah. Or must I use your face?
Yes.
Must I use your face as a cover, or use this one?
I think anyone is fine.
Anyone is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone can use you here as his cover. Yeah. Anyone will be used. Just send your photo.
You'll be used
as his cover.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. Until to the next episode, we love you.
Down go. Play.